Alrighty, it is 12:59 in the morning on the 6th day of April CampNaNo. I have started with Untitled over here, and I just wanted to get that one past 10,000 words before I dove into anything else. So I did succeed in that. I wrote 629 words so far there, which brings my April CampNaNo total to 28,669 words. Or, yeah, I can read. But at the moment I'm going to take a break from writing, and I am going to move on to finally editing day one's video of April CampNaNo. I finally caught up on all of the prep videos and uploading all of those, so diving into actually editing the genuine CampNaNo videos is the next step. I believe I have all of the videos downloaded to my tablet for that. Yes, I do. So the next step is just to actually edit it, export it, and start uploading. So that is what I'm going to do here, and then while it's exporting, I'm going to make more coffee, and then after it's done exporting, I'm going to get into writing. I believe I'm going to start with either the Door-to-Door Sales Slayer or Untitled Mysteries. We'll see what comes through, see what goes where. I would like to write at least 10,000 words this weekend, so that's the goal. Things went very well yesterday with words, especially on Untitled. That went very well. I was very surprised, but I think I managed to write at least 2 full chapters yesterday and potentially finish 3 altogether, but I think 2 of them were full brand new chapters that I wrote yesterday. So things went well, and I was very, very excited about that. I did manage to stay up until about 6:30 yesterday, because by the time I let the dogs in and out and washed out my coffee cup and brushed my teeth and all of that, it was 6:30, which is a step in the right direction, and I managed to sleep in until like 3:30, so I'm hoping that that extra, well, about 3 hours compared to how things have been going recently, I hope that that helps reset things, and then I can make it further tonight, or this morning, I suppose, but we will see. Eventually, I'll probably switch to going back and forth between gaming and writing, but at the moment, because I am starting slow, I am just working on writing. I don't want to really dive into gaming until I start getting tired, so we'll see what happens. But I am going to go ahead and get into editing day one's video, and then go from there, and then I will give you guys an update at some point. Alrighty, it is 3:28 in the morning, and I've just finally gotten back into actually typing. I'm working on Untitled Mysteries at the moment. While I was waiting for the video to finish exporting, I was doing some crime scene sketches for the Bo Austin series. I started with The Surgeon. This one I did way back when I actually wrote the book in November of 2016, so it's been a while. This one's an actual floor plan. I love floor plans. Oh my god. But this is one of the original crime scenes. It's not the first crime scene they visit, but it's one of the first. I only drew it out because they followed a blood trail in the house, they being Bo and Jake, and I wanted to visualize it. So that's the only reason I drew that one out. But in case I ever want to build the crime scenes, and again, that's something I really want to do eventually, and if I do, I'll time-lapse it and stuff like that. But I've drawn the first crime scene they actually visit here. This is the alleyway. Important to note, not to scale, but this is the hospital emergency room that's on the one side of the alley. This is a building that's never listed, but it is on the other side of the alley. And then this is the dumpster that the first victim they find is found in. She's not the first victim overall, she's just the first one they actually discover. And then I drew this one, which took much longer. This is the surgeon's basement, where he keeps his victims. That was pretty fun to figure out. 3D stuff, it's been a while since I've done perspective drawing or anything like that, but I think I did relatively okay. It looks a lot better on camera, actually, I think, but either way, very happy with it. There are a lot of crime scenes in all of my books, and I do want to eventually like build all of them out and make videos on them all, but I don't know when that will happen, and I don't know what scale they'll be to and stuff like that. I actually really like the size of this one, so I think I'm going to have to figure out what scale this would be based on the size of the wall, because I don't know how big those rooms are, but if I assume the walls are the height of a normal basement, which I would have to Google, then I'll be able to figure out how tall this is, and I'll be able to figure out the scale, and then I'll be able to figure out the length of the floors and all of that fun jazz. But it's math, which I usually tend to enjoy as long as I have a calculator. But I'm going to get back into writing. If I meet my writing goal super early tonight, I'll probably get back into crime scene sketches, but if not, I'm just going to write until I am ready to go to sleep, which will hopefully be 8 o'clock, we'll see. Being able to draw out the crime scenes actually really helped my brain stay awake, because I was starting to get tired, and now I'm not, so that is something, that is a plus. But either way, I'm going to get back into Untitled Mysteries here, and potentially switch back and forth between that and crime scene sketching. Not 100% sure. We'll see how awake my brain stays on its own. But regardless, I will update you guys at least one more time before I go to sleep. But if I switch books at any point, I will update you before that.